The Young and the Restless. Spoilers Shock. Welcome back to our channel, guys. Today is a beautiful day to dive into some absolutely unhinged soap drama. We have so much ground to cover, and honestly, the latest twists in Genoa City are leaving us completely speechless. Grab a snack, settle in, and let's just jump right into the absolute chaos unfolding on our screens. So let's just talk about Phyllis Summers for a second. Honestly, what is going on in her head lately? I mean, I know she is desperate. We all know she is desperate. Victor Newman has been backing her into a corner for weeks with that whole AI evidence trap, and Christine Blair is breathing down her neck, ready to throw her in a cell. But kidnapping Matt Clark alone? Seriously, Phyllis? What were they thinking when they wrote this? And I just have to say it right now. Matt is a monster, a literal, terrifying monster. He is not just some run-of-the-mill corporate bad guy that you can blackmail into giving you your company back. He is dangerous. He has a history of causing severe, lasting trauma to the Newman family and anyone else who gets in his way. So the fact that Phyllis thought she could just knock him out, drag him to a room at the Genoa City Athletic Club, tie him up, and handle this all by herself is just, it's pure arrogance. It's so stupid. Phyllis doing this alone was a huge mistake, and we are all watching her pay the price in real time. But let's back up a second, because the real wild card here is Patty Williams. Yes, Patty. We knew Patty was getting close to Matt. A few episodes ago, we saw her acting as his little tour guide around town, bonding over being the town outcast. They both know what it feels like to be isolated, misunderstood, and looked at like they are crazy. But I don't think any of the fans on social media saw this specific twist coming. Whatever you thought was going to happen with Matt's fake amnesia storyline, throw it out the window. Because Patty is the one who comes to Matt's rescue. And the way she does it is just so incredibly sneaky. So Patty goes to the GCAC. She is wandering the halls, looking for him. And she finds a maid. She just straight up bribes her. Patty pulls out a massive wad of cash and hands it over. I mean, where did Patty even get that kind of money right now? Is Jack Abbott funding her while he manipulates her to go after Victor? Who knows? Maybe I'm overthinking the money part. But the maid takes the bribe. She takes the money, and she unlocks the door to the room where Phyllis has Matt stashed. And you guys, the scene where Patty walks into that room is just chilling. The lighting is all dark and moody, classic Y&R style. She sees Matt tied to a chair, completely helpless, with a gag in his mouth. Phyllis really did a number on him, but Patty doesn't hesitate for a single second. She walks right over to him. She doesn't ask questions. She doesn't wonder why he's tied up. She just starts untying the ropes. She pulls the gag out of his mouth. And Matt is so grateful, but not in a normal, healthy way. In a creepy, manipulative, monstrous way. He looks at Patty like she is his absolute savior. But the second those ropes are off, you can see the shift. The fake amnesia act, it feels like it just completely vanishes. The real Matt Clark is back, and he is furious. He is rubbing his red raw wrists, breathing heavily, and you can just see the dark, twisted gears turning in his head. He swears revenge right then and there. He whispers it, but it is so intense. He is not going to just run away and escape while he has the chance. No, He wants to make Phyllis pay for what she did to him. He wants her to suffer. And this is where things get really, really scary. Because they don't leave. They don't make a run for the elevator. Matt and Patty decide to stay in that hotel room. They hide in the shadows. They are setting a trap for the trapper. Just think about the history here for a second. Let's zoom out and look at the bigger pattern. Patty Williams and Phyllis Summers have so much bad blood. Remember years ago, Patty poisoned Summer Newman. She poisoned Phyllis's daughter. There is a deep, dark history of hatred there. So Patty helping a monster like Matt take down Phyllis, it makes a sick, twisted kind of sense. Maybe I'm being too harsh on Patty. I mean, she's clearly unwell. She's easily manipulated, and her mental health is always weaponized by the people around her. But standing there in the dark, waiting to ambush Phyllis, that's cold. That is so, so cold. So they wait, and you can just feel the tension building through the screen. I was literally yelling at my TV. They are just standing there, completely silent, waiting behind the door. Then, here comes Phyllis, strutting down the hallway of the GCAC like she owns the place. She probably thinks she has the upper hand. She probably thinks she's going to walk in there, interrogate him, get Matt to confess to all the Newman sabotage, and then use that tape to get Victor off her back and save her company. She is so confident. She is so blind to her own vulnerability. She walks right into it. She just walked right into it. And she opens the door. She steps inside the room, and bam, Matt is standing right behind the door. He doesn't even give her a second to process what's happening or realize that the room is empty. He strikes. He hits her so hard, knocking her completely unconscious before she can even scream. It is brutal. It is violent. It is exactly what you would expect from a monster like Matt Clark. I honestly had to rewind it because it happened so fast. 1 second, Phyllis is walking in, looking all smug, and the next she is out cold on the floor. And Matt is just standing over her, looking like the absolute psychopath that he is. The power dynamic shifts in a fraction of a second. And what does he do next? He gives her a taste of her own medicine. He drags her limp body across the floor. He takes the exact same ropes she used on him, and he ties her up. He ties her hands. He ties her feet, and he shoves a gag into her mouth. When Phyllis finally wakes up, the sheer terror in her eyes, you guys, Michelle Stafford acted the absolute heck out of that scene. You can see the exact moment Phyllis realizes how badly she messed up. He looks around the room. She realizes she is tied up. She realizes she is helpless. And she is at the absolute mercy of a man who has no conscience. And Patty is just standing there watching. Like, what is Patty thinking in that moment? Does she feel bad? Does she enjoy seeing Phyllis suffer? I honestly can't tell anymore. The writers are making Patty so unpredictable right now. 1 minute she is a sympathetic victim. The next she is an accomplice to a kidnapping. But let's be real here. Phyllis brought this on herself. I know that sounds dramatic and maybe a little victim blamey, but you get what I mean. She has been isolating everyone who cares about her. She pushed Michael Baldwin away when he tried to give her sound legal advice. She pushed Lauren away. She refused to listen to anyone. She is fighting Victor. She is fighting Christine. And now she decided to fight Matt Clark all by herself. Who actually believes this is going to end well for her? Nobody. Not a single person watching this show thinks Phyllis is going to just talk her way out of this. and now she is trapped. Matt Clark is not going to just let her go. He is going to torture her psychologically, if not physically. He is going to use her. And where's Daniel in all this? Her son is off trying to play peacemaker between Phyllis and Christine. He has no idea his mother is currently tied to a chair in a hotel room, terrified for her life. It's just so frustrating to watch sometimes. You want to root for Phyllis, you really do, because Victor is being so cruel and smug with the AI evidence. You want to see her win. But then she goes and does something so incredibly reckless, so unbelievably short-sighted, like kidnapping Matt Clark. And I have to wonder, how is this going to ripple out to the rest of the canvas? Nick is out there dealing with his own massive issues, spiraling into addiction, crashing his car. Adam is dealing with the fallout in Vegas. Jack is manipulating Patty, completely unaware that Patty is currently aiding and abetting a dangerous criminal at the GCAC. The whole town is just a mess right now. I guess we just have to wait and see how Phyllis gets out of this one. If she gets out of this one, okay, that sounded a bit morbid, but you guys know what I mean. She's a legacy character. She's going to survive, but at what cost? What is Matt going to force her to do? Anyway, I'm rambling now. My brain is just fried from watching all this drama unfold. It's just nonstop. But seriously, Matt Clark is a menace. And Phyllis should have known better. She really should have known better. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did Phyllis deserve this reality check? Is Patty fully gone to the dark side now? Drop your thoughts, because I need to know I'm not the only one losing my mind over this episode.